Hi guys, and welcome to my domain. So guys, I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but I just wasn't too sure how to go about it because this is not something that I felt like needed to be addressed originally. Now, let me give you all a little backstory. So, you know that meme that keeps going around? Well, there's actually kind of like several ones, but the stuff that's like credit your artists, make sure you credit them. You know, a lot of people are big sticklers on making sure you credit your artists, right? And you know, obviously you should always credit whoever you get your artwork from all the time because someone put in a lot of work into whatever they did, and they're just, you know, they don't want to go without recognition, especially for all that hard work that they put out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I do think some people are a little harsh, some others, because obviously some people are just trying to post something, and then some people is like, how dare you not credit your artist, you are going to hell for it. You know, some people get like really out there, and you're just like, okay dude, look, if you could have just said, hey, if you can make sure to credit your artists, please do. Don't have to come at them with fire and fury. All right, I think they get it. But there is a very important thing that I do want to talk about crediting your artists, and I'm going to specifically be talking about crediting your content creator. Now, crediting your content creator, like, wait, what? Why am I gonna? What if I just take a YouTube video, post it on my thing? Hey, it's all fine, right? Well, okay, you posting the YouTube video, obviously that's the direct original source. Most of the time, make sure it is. But if it's the direct original source, okay, there's not a problem with that. You're not necessarily taking credit for that. What is a problem though is if you decide to A, download the video either from YouTube, or B, download it from another social media like Instagram, okay? Because that is where we start getting into the lines of copyright. And y'all know I've dealt with copyright before, but this is something that I definitely can agree with YouTube's copyright system. If nothing else, it is effective on picking up videos. So I will at least give it that, okay? I would at least give YouTube that satisfaction, you know, a little praise for YouTube. What? But in all seriousness though, guys, the reason why I do want to talk to y'all today about this is because there are a lot of content creators out there who make videos and sometimes don't always get the recognition that they deserve, because if something goes viral or something, some people are more inclined to steal the video and just be like, oh, this is a funny video, or oh, this goes along with what I was talking about, so I'm gonna take the video. Okay, well, there's a problem with that, because what if, and let's just talk about this hypothetically, this will be brought back up a little bit later in the video, but what if your views on that video, first of all, is way higher than the original video? Now, as the original content creator, wouldn't you be a little, just a tad bit pissed if someone else posted your original video that you filmed, recorded, and possibly edited, and you put in time, even if it's a little time, you still put in time and effort into making a video, and then you weren't the one that got all the credit? You know, I think I'd be a little pissed myself, I'm not gonna lie. Now, with someone like me, I don't have to worry too much about someone stealing my content, because obviously I'm right here on camera, hello, and you can see who I am, see me as an individual person, and if you're really interested, you'll ask. People are more inclined to ask if they see a person in the video, and if they're like, okay, well, obviously this is this person's content, whoever re-uploaded this video, that's not them, because it's, you know, this is someone else's video, and they're not saying, oh, well, this is me. And obviously if they say, oh yeah, this is totally me, okay, well then post another video. Let's see you again to make sure that you are posting another video stating that that's you. And if they can't do it, well, obviously that is not them. You know what I'm saying? So something like that can be pretty easily disproved. So here's the thing, guys. Obviously, if you see someone else in the video, you are probably going to be inclined to think, okay, well, this is probably the person's content, right? But if someone's not necessarily speaking like I am directly to the camera, then people can be like, okay, well, maybe this is not that person's content per se. You know, what if someone's just filming something like scenery or something like that, and they are talking, but maybe they're not necessarily talking directly to the camera. So people are probably like, oh, well, maybe this person's just shooting a shot for this other person, maybe they were just making videos so that someone else can have content per se, you know what I'm saying? There's always something, some kind of variable that goes into making videos that other people think like, okay, well maybe this is not their content, and that whoever uploaded this, yeah, it's theirs. So second of all, something I definitely suggest to every one of y'all for content creators is make sure you always have something provable on your screen, whether that be a watermark, and have the watermark actually embedded in the video. And I would definitely suggest this for people who don't have their face on the video, because like I said, if your face is on the video and you're talking directly to the camera, people are going to automatically know, okay, you're the content creator, whoever this person is. And if someone says, oh yeah, that's me, well, can you prove it? And if they can't, well, you know, they're a little liar and all that. But anyways, no. So if you are a content creator who does not use his face, her face, whatever the case may be, if you just feel like, hey, my videos could be at risk of being taken, make sure to always watermark your videos. Make sure to always put something on your videos. People think that the watermark at the lower right over here is enough. No. Just because you can put that in a YouTube video does not mean that it's going to carry over all the time. People can still copy the URL, download your video, and not have that watermark to worry about. So I always try and make sure that if I use a video, for whatever reason, I always credit the person that I'm using the video for. Like for example, the Deltarune summary, I forgot who exactly I used that video from, but I know I credited the person who I had to use a slight other thing, a variation of what the ending was going to be like, because obviously there was two different kinds of endings you could have really got with the Chaos King, and I didn't go through both endings, so I needed someone else's video to pull from. So I just got his and I credited him, and I barely used any of it, and I made sure that, hey, everything was going to be okay with it. And in all reality, if I'm being totally honest with y'all, I should have asked for permission first. So that is on me to make sure that you should always ask permission before you do use a video. But at the very least, make sure you always credit the person that you are using the content from. Now, with all that said, the reason why I definitely want to talk about this today is because I have been watching this really sweet Russian lady, and I know you're going to be like, wait, what are you talking about? Let me get to the point. If y'all are clicking on this for the fact that this is Yoll, most of y'all know what I'm talking about here, but let me just give y'all a little overview of what's going on and why I kind of just decided to make this video now. So Yoll is an owl, an eagle owl. Really cute. Yeah, an eagle owl, really cute, but very dangerous. Eagle owls are very dangerous, and they can rip off your face if they want to. Fun. But, so Yoll is actually the YouTube channel. If y'all want to go check her out, please check her out. The owner, Nika, I believe that's how you say it. I'm sorry, you know, I'm not really good with Russian names and everything about that. But the reason why I watched their video is because I really like the information that she gives out about Yoll and the Eagle Owl. She always... well, not always, but a lot of her videos have captions that are in English, so I'm very thankful for that I'm able to watch her video and still understand them. And I really like them. There's something just like really soothing about these videos, and I just get enjoyment out of them. Honestly, I've been watching some of them before I go to bed, and it's just, I don't know, there's something relaxing, something very entertaining about it. And also I get to learn a little bit about what her work does, because I believe she's also some kind of scientist or biologist or something like that that works with different types of animals, because she has different types of owls, different types of like tarantulas and lizards, and she has a cat named Morlock. So I don't know. But anyways, so it's all cool, and I love her channel. Well, on Facebook, I was just happily scrolling through Facebook, and I noticed this video that I come across on Facebook, and I'm not going to show y'all the person who posted it because I don't want people to be sending hate comments. I'm trying to see if we can potentially do something about this video, and I told even the person who posted this video, hey, look, you need to make sure that you should be really crediting this creator. This is who posted the original video. Could you please credit them? But the bad thing about this is about 2 years ago, but this is still relevant today, okay? So what this video is about, really, it's Yoll with a little package in her mouth, and Nikia, I think that's, I'm sorry again if I butchered the name, but she goes over to Yoll and she takes the package from her, and it's this quick 30-second video, but a lot of people were comparing it to a Hogwarts, so I think this is why this person decided to repost this. And you know what, if this person was just like a regular social media person, okay, you should always still credit your content creator, but it wouldn't be as bad if I did not tell you that this person has their own pretty professional webpage, and I'm sure that they want stuff stolen from them. You know what I'm saying? Well, what's interesting about this video is this video on this person's YouTube page got over 7.5 million views on his page. Yes, folks, 7.5 million views on his page. It has been shared over 204,000 times. It has 19,000 comments, and it has 59,000 reactions to it. That is a lot. Okay, especially for the fact that it says 7.5 million views, guys. So, y'all want to know how much her original video has? Sure. Let's go ahead and go check out how much her original video has. You're probably like, oh, well, you know what? She's probably a bigger YouTuber. She has 738,000 subscribers. How is that going to really hurt her? Well, her original video that she posted on YouTube has 281,164 views. That is nowhere near 7.5 million views, guys. So some of y'all may be looking at the times and you're like, wait a minute. Well, this one on Facebook was posted before, and yes, you are correct on this. The one that was posted on Facebook by the different user was posted on May 11th, while Nika posted this one on May 14th. So y'all are gonna be like, well, obviously that's his video, right? She didn't post it beforehand and he already had this video, so she stole it from him. No. So let me actually read y'all the little description that Nikia put in her video, the one that she uploaded onto YouTube. She said, uploaded this video to Instagram couple days ago, assuming it's too short for YouTube, and this is where it began. Now this video is being shared throughout the internet from VK, which VK is like the Russian form of Facebook, to Facebook and Reddit. I need it here to prove it's mine. It's one of 10 successful shots with the letter. So this is really and truly her video, because that owl that is in her video, that whole room, she is able to definitely prove that this video is hers, because she has so many other videos of her and Yoll within that same exact room, within that same exact scenery outside with the package, that it's undoubtedly her video, right? Well, obviously now it's kind of too late to get what the initial views were for that video, and I know people are gonna be like, oh, so you only care about the views. Well, not necessarily, but 7.5 million views versus not even 300,000. Come on, guys. That's not even right, okay? And I just feel really bad for her, because the thing is, she's Russian and she might not have access to Facebook and everything like that as easily as we can, especially, well, the English side of things, at least. Of course, she has access to Instagram and everything like that, but obviously most of that is going to be in Russian. She's not really going to be visiting the English side of things, you know what I'm saying? So for her to try and defend herself on these English platforms, it's a little bit hard for her to do, especially when she does not know where exactly this video goes. Once a video goes viral, you know, where is it going to go? It can go anywhere across the land, searching far and wide. No, just kidding. But it can go to a lot of different places, right? And obviously, she is not getting the views that she deserves, and this other person who posted it is getting her views. So that, to me, is pretty shady. I have no idea where this person found the videos. I have no idea what happened with it. He hasn't, or she, I don't know. I haven't really checked out the page that much, to be honest with y'all. Hasn't even responded to my comments saying, can you please credit this person? Because obviously, this is her video and she rightfully deserves the rights to it as well as the views. No response. But I actually did come across a very interesting comment, and I actually asked this person, Alina, I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name once again. But she was very nice, and I actually came across her comment while I was looking through all these things. I was trying to tell people, you know, this is actually this person's video, go check him out, because the problem, well, before I get to Alina's comment, the problem with some of these comments also are people are thinking that Nika, who is the owner of Yoll, obviously, was like being rude to her, being rude to Yoll, because after she gets the letter, she just closes the window. So people are like, oh, how could you shut the window? I feel like she needed a treat. That was very rude of you. And I know most people were just being jocular, and you know, there's a lot of Harry Potter references, obviously, as well. But the thing about that is, it paints Nika in a very negative light when she obviously is taking very good care of Yoll. If you look at her other videos that she has, she definitely takes really good care of Yoll. And I think it's just not a cool thing to be just showing off this one video of her, and now people have this bad impression of her, and they especially don't know that she's the owner of Yoll as well. So people just think that Yoll was doing this as a like delivery service, and that she just shut the door on her without giving her anything. So now onto Alina's comment. I found this very interesting. I came across it on the video. She said, "Are you sure that you asked the owl and video owner for permission to post this? I happen to know the originator, and it'd be cool to clarify if you have got in touch with her." So I was like, that's really interesting. So she knows Nika personally, it seems like, and she knew like, hey, this is not your video. You're not giving credit. What's going on with that? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay. So I started asking her some questions about it, and I actually asked for her comment. I know, finally did ask. Like I've been telling y'all, I'm gonna make sure to try and ask for things from now on in the future. So hey, this is my bad too. I am getting all my sins out there to y'all, and I'm trying to better myself as a person. And just a quick note, if anybody ever sees their content, you know, sometimes, you know, I do use thumbnail pictures. Obviously they're not mine, but sometimes I think they're from like different animes or from different shows or whatever, and sometimes I don't know that another artist made them because they look so much like the original. So I try and credit the artist as much as I can, especially if they're from DeviantArt and I see them. But if y'all ever see your stuff on my thing, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to take down the video, credit you, whatever that case may be. But anyways, on to what Alina was saying. I told her that I actually knew about Yoll, and I was trying to tell people about it, but unfortunately it just seemed like people didn't know about Yoll and the whole fiasco that was going on, because obviously, you know, people are saying, oh, well, you know, you're not treating this owl right and everything and like that. So what she told me was actually pretty interesting. So she said, that's thoughtful of you. I wrote to Yoll's keeper when this was posted and complained to Facebook tech support about this. Obviously, no measures were taken here, but since then, Nika, the keeper, has made steps to protect what definitely is her intellectual property. So, Facebook itself has not even taken that in this video, nor have they done anything about it. And Alina and Nika have reached out to Facebook saying, this is my video, can you please get the person to either take down the video or credit us? That's all that they were asking for, and Facebook has done nothing about that. And I want to know that this comment, the first comment that she made, was over a year ago. Okay, so I'm sure by that time, a year ago, she did this. This wasn't recent, people. They probably complained to Facebook tech support by that time ago. I just happened to reach out to her, and she actually responded, thankfully. Thank you so much, Alina, within the day's time. And it's just kind of messed up to me that Facebook won't even do about it. They're not protecting the copyright of people who are actually making their content out there. And like I said, there's one thing I can praise YouTube about, is definitely about copyrights. Okay, but Facebook, on the other hand, is a little bit different. They seem to definitely support bigger, well, maybe not so different from YouTube, bigger companies and all that, but smaller content creators, well, you know, and I guess you can say she's smaller, Nika, because she's not necessarily a company, so it's not like she can really fight for herself. She doesn't have this big legal team that a company would. So Facebook was just like, oh, whatever, we're just gonna let this slide. And they did nothing about it. So The whole purpose of this video is to tell content creators, first and foremost, be careful about getting your content stolen. Because just like what we saw with Nika's video, this person, whether he thought it was malicious or not, I'm not saying that what he did or she did was malicious. But obviously, 7.5 million views, people, on this video on Facebook. That's a lot compared to almost 300,000 that Nika posted on YouTube. I don't know how much she got on Instagram, but it's probably not as much, unfortunately, especially with how many times it was shared throughout the internet combined. So, content creators, please, please, please protect yourself, and protect your content as much as you can throughout the whole internet. Whether that means you have to put something on your video to show that it's you, or to whatever you need to do on your video physically whenever you edit it or even live stream. Make sure that you always have a way that you can identify your video in case if someone else tries to take it, or if someone else does try to take your video, that someone else can be like, oh, I know this person's video, I've seen them before, and hey, look, there's a mark right here that tells me this is not probably their video. They stole it. Oopsie. Now, some people over there are very crappy. They'll also crop out the video. But the good thing about that is if you make a watermark either large enough or whatever kind of mark that you make on your video, if you're afraid of it getting stolen, then even if the person tries to crop out the video, it's still gonna look weird, distorted, and people are gonna be like, why did you film the video like this? This is not right proportions, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll be like, oh, make up the stupid excuse, and people obviously know that they stole the video or that there's something fishy going on about them. So there's that at least. It's not 100% foolproof, but it's something. And that is why I definitely say that you need to protect your content as much as you possibly can. And that way that you have the best chance of it not getting stolen, for one. And if it does, then you can identify the video or someone else can identify it. And people who watch content, please make sure that whenever you share a video, share it from the original source. Make sure that you share it from the YouTube video it came from. And make sure that whoever posted that video as well is the original content creator. Now, if you do make clips or whatever, you know, like a little montage or whatever, okay, make sure you still credit the content creator. And if you put it on Facebook, especially make sure you credit the content creator. I actually watched this other video the other day about Exotic's Lair on Facebook, and someone made a little montage of it on Facebook, but they at the very least put that it came from Exotic's Lair and gave a YouTube link to his channel. So, in that, okay, you know, they didn't steal the full video like this other person did, and they at least gave credit, unlike this person. So at the end of the day, it's just always make sure that you give credit at the very least, so that if people are questioning, okay, so where is the original source this came from, they can go to that. So, I know I've been rambling here for a while, but this just kind of, honestly, it could have been a simple mistake. This guy or girl could have really not known that, you know, oh, well, I'm really doing this person a disservice because I'm not crediting where this originally came from. And they might not even have known where it originally came from. But it still gets me a little pissed that, you know, someone, and this is someone that I've been watching not that long, but this is a content creator that I support and that I really like and that I learn a lot from. And just for one of her videos to get taken like that and not shown with any credit, you know, it's like, dang, I feel so bad for her. Because this was something that she made and she probably loved to make, but now she's like, well, shoot, now I got to be very careful about what I post. I can't just post things for fun, because then it's just going to get taken by other people, and then the wrong crowd is going to view it, and they're not going to transfer over to her channel, which for a content creator, that is so devastating. Word of mouth is not always the best effective tool if the person does not know where the original source comes from. I can share a video all day long and not tell y'all where it comes from, whether it's on YouTube or any other social media platform, and be like, oh, this is so funny, right? And technically, I'm giving that video word of mouth, but I'm not giving the content creator word of mouth. So that is why you always need to say, hey, this is where the video came from. This is the content creator, and content creators, make sure you protect your crap. because otherwise it will get stolen. Someone else is going to get 7.5 million views off of it and take all your views from it not so nicely. So with all that said, guys, I know I've been rambling for a little bit, but I just wanted to get that out there. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and I just feel like this was the time to make it now that I saw this really and truly in action. So thank you again, Alina, for letting me use your comment. Nika, Yoll, I hope y'all the best. Please go check out their channel. They are amazing. I love their channel so much. Hey, even though I'm a gamer, I still like things outside of gaming. What y'all mean? Yeah, everybody has a little variety. Okay, don't judge. But anyways, make sure y'all go check out their channel. Obviously, I feel really bad for her. And you'll see her video. If you want to see her video, I'll link it down below as well. But it's literally called Window Owl Letter World Fame. I wonder why she said World Fame. I still feel really bad for her, but she doesn't seem to be that affected by it anymore. I think she has definitely picked up on what to do from now on, just in case if that ever happens again. But still, it's still kind of crappy that this hasn't been resolved after a year and that Facebook has done nothing about it to take down the video or tell the person who uploaded it to at least tell the people that, hey, this came from Nika and the Yoll channel, so go check them out at the very least. So with all that said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see all of y'all in the next video or stream. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and peace